Hello, I am your host, Luis Antonio, and you are listening to The Mystery Hour, a podcast about all sorts of intriguing and mysterious cases. In this episode, I will talk about the case of Omar, a ghost hunter and YouTuber that, in the year of 2017, has been stalked by a strange group of persons for almost a year. In this period of time, not only him but all his family and friends were in peril. Here I will bring to you an overview of what started all of this, what happened during the nightmare that became his life, and how it ended. Let's start by situating who is Omar and what he does for a living. Marco Antonio Escobar, or as he is better known online, Omar Gosh, is an American YouTube personality. Omar has videos consisting of adventures, pranks, and paranormal videos on his YouTube channel Omar Gosh TV and vlogs on his secondary channel The Omar Gosh. Besides his recorded videos that are frequently uploaded to the platform, he also does live streams, both on YouTube and Twitch. And here is where the story begins. In 2017, during a live stream, Omar was chatting with his audience when the theme of legal issues involving paranormal investigations arose. Because some groups of paranormal investigators used to invade old constructions and properties, causing all sorts of damage and financial losses to the owners. He was asked if he always was granted permission on the places he went, and he stated that yes, he always tried to contact the owner of the place and ask if he and his team can investigate, so he never invaded any places. This topic then lasted more than expected, with viewers talking about cases of people who were arrested for trespassing properties and filming without permission, but it had escalated to more debates about legal issues, even outside the YouTube sphere. And so, at a certain moment, Omar declared his support to a friend who was passing through an intense judicial process, and that she would prevail. And that was everything he said. He didn't give any names or any information about the process online. But unfortunately for him, his friends and family, this was enough to bring all the unwanted attention of strange people that started to stalk them. No one knew them, and they were not even related to the people that Omar's friend was fighting against in court. At least there was no proof of any relation between them. The threatening began with late calls at night from unknown numbers on the phones of Omar, his wife, and his son. When they answered it, a voice on the other side would say,
"We know where you live, we know your daily routine, you just with us, and now you're gonna pay."
But the thing is, Omar didn't know what he could have done to these people, because a simple support to a friend couldn't bring something like this to his life. After this, notices started to appear on his car and on the cars of his friends. Some had messages like the one in the phone call. Others had severe accusations against him about serious crimes. And when Omar got in touch with the police, they wouldn't do too much. They said that they couldn't trace the phone calls, that the messages left then wasn't an immediately threat to their lives, that it could be a prank. Sometimes even an old lady would show up in their front door late at night, just staring at it for some few minutes, muttering something they couldn't understand with a knife in her hand. The last drop that made him move to another city was when those same notes were now on signs on the streets, and cars would stop in the front of his house and of his friends for hours. So Omar and his family finally moved. The calls continued for some months, but then it stopped, and they finally got some peace. But before I finish this episode, I want to pose two questions. Why the police seems so inefficient in this case in particular? Given that Omar had surveillance videos proving these occurrences, why no investigation took place? The situation got really big at the time, and it is very strange. The second question is, as he is a famous YouTuber, could it all be just an elaborated hoax to bring more engagement for his channel? Or could it just be the tendency of blame the victim speaking louder here? Well, while we don't have the answers, we just keep an eye in this case, because if it's true, the responsible are still free and may start everything again at any moment. So, thank you for listening to the Mystery Hour podcast, and if you enjoyed it, stay tuned for the next episode, Wendigo sightings on Brazil's countryside. Again, I am your host Luis Antonio, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.